my baby. It's not because of that I spend time with the technology team, I spend time with the accounts team, I spend time with the marketing team, I spend time. It's not like that. But even when I was on the ship, I used to go to the engine department, work with them. I used to work with the crew, painting, chipping. I mean, my job description was up with the captain as well, but I used to do everything. So that the key to do is you continue to learn, and you would keep that hunger inside of learning, and then you'll prosper, you'll grow. And once you know that what interests you, just keep on focusing in that direction, keep on focusing in that direction, and then you become the master of that, and that's where the dividends and things would come. That's what I think. I mean,
Yeah,
if I've
that's
answered
correct.
it correctly.
You got it correct. I'll just add on one point more.
Yeah.
I think when you start, many of you would get many different kind of offers. You would envy your friends at this
Yeah.
stage. Hey, he got a better offer. Probably I was more bright than him. But then let me tell you, every offer is good, how you perceive it. Now, when you take this offer, wherever it is, try to learn the different sectors of business, what he said. Don't change your job immediately. Don't change. Hang around, learn, because the company has invested some time in handpicking you and giving you that little training. So please be there. Be there for at least full 2 to 3 years and contribute. Get noticed, and even if you leave them after 2 years, you leave a good memory of yours. So whenever you need a recommendation, like your teachers, your first employers would definitely write that for you. Yes? So take care of all these things, and the floor is open for questions.
Yeah,
At this juncture, I'd like to add something.
Wonderful. Would you like to?
How do you manage yourself when you are in an organization? This was the thing.
yeah.
Yes.
You have gone, you have joined an organization of your choice, and how do you manage your affairs there so that you are successful there? So this thing has been studied in detail, and people have written on it, and some of you might have read also. There are 3 areas now. One is your world, that means my world. My interest, my salary, my father, my mother, my wife, my child, my cubicle, my comfort, my AC, all this. Other area is, there is a person who is driving you and telling you to just get the things done. Where your knowledge, your skills, your all the capabilities of what you are learning has to be utilized. Third area is your personality, where you maintain the relationship, communications. Whom do you interact with? How do you interact with? What kind of long-term, short-term relations with seniors, superiors, peers, your subordinates you maintain, and how you conduct yourself. That is the third area. Now, you have to manage the 3 areas. If you are too narrow and you are just interested in my world, my, and my, you get, your energies get channelized there and you will fail on the other side. So you have to balance these 3 things very, very meticulously, and you will go. If you just, you have joined 3 months, you have spent there, hardly anything you have learned, and you say, my salary, my raise, my this, you do little for the company, and you say, I should get this. I have seen it happening.
No,
I have
it's
had
very
a
true.
military background.
It's totally true.
Where there was nothing, everything was told to you to do this. Okay, you will do it. But here in civil, what I am noticing, you do little extra, and you say, I must get this. It doesn't happen this way. You have the responsibility to contribute. So that responsibility is just get it done. And this my part should be kept to yourself, and at the appropriate occasion you should say, okay, this is my requirement. This should not take far too much priority where a person gets enterprised and he says, okay, you take care of yourself only. This is what I wanted to say.
Right. Thank you so much, sir, for making it very explicit. In the meantime, do we have time for Q&A? Can we take some questions?
If they have any.
One question from my side. How the idea of dine out came to your mind?
Idea of dine out. So I was sailing, as you guys know. So my partner Ankit was in UK. He was working with BNP Paribas. So their world's biggest table reservation site, that is the top table, bought Book My Table, which is the UK site. And obviously we are all in for the money, and we saw that there was so much money being exchanged, and we thought that there's nothing like this in India. Why not start it? And that's how it started. So it's not just we were blinded by money, but there was also this thing that we knew that there was a service that was missing in India. You know, you have to understand what is not there, and also you need to get your team together. And we were crazy enough to believe in his idea, and we also quit.
One little thing, sir.
Yeah.
So, first of all, what you did, you created a database for that, for the hotels. How?
No, obviously we created a database. We got all those reports with us. Then as we went in, we were 4 friends. We went in 4 different directions of Delhi. You know, tying up with restaurants, cold calling, first speaking to managers. I mean, we've encountered people not answering our call, people holding up our phones, you know, going there for the meeting and the person, the owner, not turning up, no response to the emails. But we kept on drilling perseverance. Had we given it up, we would have created anything, because we signed up with almost 75 restaurants when we didn't even have a site. We didn't even have a site. We just kept on going there, meeting, unko milte rahe, follow up karte rahe till the time they did not sign on the written agreement, and that's how they came on board.
Any other question? Please. Yes.
You are talking about hard work.
Yeah.
But you didn't mention any topic about organization politics.
Politics as
in sense of your co-worker.
My co-founders.
Co-worker.
Employee. Yeah, the team is so small, 25 people team, young team. We guys don't, there is nothing, if you guys are focused, politics is the last thing that comes on in the office, you know. If a person, this is something that the culture flows down. Culture flows down. So if it is up to us how we want to create that atmosphere in the office. If a person comes to me, sir, I want to join, whenever I go for a job interview, I never have a job description with me. I never have a job description. He says, I want to work with Dine Out. Okay, you work with Dine Out. What is it that I would do? You tell me what you want to do. So if you are, you know, if the result is up to you, then it is up to you to show, it is up to you to work hard, isn't it?
As you said that you work hard and hard.
Yeah, obviously there is.
And one day your superior will analyze or identify your talent.
Yeah.
Then you will grow up.
Yeah.
But at that time, maybe your co-worker take the advantages of that time.
Nothing like that. I can only talk about startups. Okay, I cannot talk about a corporate of 500 employees. So I exactly know today. I exactly know how efficient is my troop. I exactly know what time they enter. I exactly know what time they exit, and I know how much input or efficiency they can give to me. You know, and I can. It is very easy. You think that you can fool around with your superior, but let me tell you, he's your superior. You can never fool around.
I think he's given you some valid points. I'll add on to what you asked. Sit down. It's very true. Many a times you are working so hard and you're probably so engrossed in it, and there is a co-worker who is piggy riding you and takes all the credit and probably the raise what you were expecting, because everybody is expecting some raise in due course of time, because your family expands and somewhere you need to strike a balance. And so what do we do in this case? I think your director very well said then that have good communication, good relationship. If you're managing good interpersonal relationship with your superordinates, with your peers, with your co-workers and your subordinates, and you're honest, hardworking, you don't hurt them wrongly, you are understanding, I think these all things will help in your favor. So even if somebody has taken that undue advantage, if you can assert your opinion, I'm sure you people will recognize. And I think in organizations people know actually in and out who's working, who's not working. And if somebody is trying to fool somebody, it's just very short term. It's like winter 3 months. Any more questions?
Good afternoon, sir. I have a question. As you are an entrepreneur and you had a pretty decent job earlier, so you took a great amount of risk of venturing into this industry, of which you had no prior experience or knowledge. So, if you would have failed somehow, what would be your plan B? What would have been your plan B then?
I would have joined Merchant Navy back.
Okay.
Okay. What else? I mean, I don't boast of a father's business. I don't boast of a heritage property. So I would have to go back at a lower rank, at a pay cut. See, these are the things that you have to incorporate. These are risks. So the biggest risk that you can take is not taking a risk.
Yeah.
Right. If you don't take a risk, then you just sit and nothing would come. Nothing great would happen to you. So if you have to take a leap, you have to take a leap of faith. I just had faith in the product. I had faith in my team, and I said, if I work hard, there is very little that can stop us. There is very little that can stop us, and then we jumped. So and then it was a leap of faith. Yeah.
Thank you. That satisfies my answer.
I think if you have worked well in your first job, you certainly can come back to the first job. That's the crux of the
But you need to be sure of one thing. When we had started off Dine Out, your startup would give you signals that you're in the right direction. Do not have your eyes blindfolded and just keep on going in the same direction without knowing that their results are not coming. So every 3-4 months, every 2 months, we got signals that we are on the right path. Like when we launched, we had 75 restaurants. Within 3 months, we got angel funded. Within 6 months, our booking had gone from 2,000 to 10,000. So these are the signals that were coming to us. We were generating revenue from day one. So you need to be aligned with your vision, but you need to also think very righteously. That's what we did.
Thank you, sir.
Any more